Good morning. It is 7:41 a.m. on Thursday, February 24th, 2022. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I feel like this would have been a different video if I hadn't already been looking at the news. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything to say really about Russia invading Ukraine. I mean, other than like, yikes. I don't know. I mean, I am hardly an expert or even particularly well informed on the subject beyond the idea that seems bad. But beyond that, I suppose just like most of us, we'll have to just kind of wait and see how that plays out. Not a lot we can specifically individually do. I don't know. I'm nervous about it though. Um, yeah, so that plus a lot of the talk yesterday about like Texas and other states that are introducing laws to basically like criminalize trans people, like, you know, the broader news sure is not giving me a lot to work with lately. That seems awful too. And yeah, so I'm kind of trying to stay focused on my own stuff. As a result, just, that's kind of the avoidance of all of that stuff, right? It's hard to know what to do as an individual with stuff like at that level. But, should I pivot now to talking about the video games I'm excited about? Like that's the weird thing about having the broader world news even enter into the discussion of these videos, right? Because in some ways, although it is perhaps cynical to say so, it is quite possible that the video games that I'm talking about are going to have a more direct impact on my personal life than the war in Ukraine will. Unless, of course, that expands hugely. But I don't know. I'm sorry, this video is probably depressing today. But I don't know, what are you going to do, right? Like, that's, I think, the thing is that it's certainly serious, and I don't think people should ignore these things. I think it is good to try to be at least reasonably educated on these things. But at the same time, like, I can't not go to work. I can't just stop doing all of the things in my personal life to just sit and watch 24-hour news all day, right? Like, that doesn't help anybody. So, to an extent, I don't think we should bury our heads in the sand, but we also shouldn't entirely stop living our lives. And figuring out that balance is tricky. But, yeah, so, before that happened, I was probably going to talk about video games. In particular, I've been trying to finish up Prey, which is a fun first-person sci-fi action game. And I was very excited about starting Horizon Forbidden West next, but now I've been so intrigued by the glowing reviews for Elden Ring, and the fact that I have at least one friend who is already planning to buy it made me pre-order that one too. So I still am going to go ahead and finish out Prey, but then maybe I'll play both Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West a little bit each and then see which one I feel more drawn to continue, right? Like give myself full permission to play whichever one I feel like playing in a given moment rather than feeling obligated to play either. All right. That's what I got today, everybody. Um, I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.